Be born again today. And if you don't like the term born again, then become awoke again today. When you wake up in the morning, think to yourself, in this situation, you ever hear people say that why would anybody want to have a child this day and age because they're being born into a world of shit, stuff like that, or the world full of turmoil they're coming into. I wouldn't want to bring a child into this world. Do you know at every point in time there was something going on that you could focus on in the world? You could say it's coming to an end every time. Let's say a woman running from a village because another village or another kingdom is taking over and they're running from one place to another. She's pregnant. She wants to have her kid. She wants to bring life into the world because the world wants to keep going. It's not up to your ego or your opinion. Right now there's a baby being born who doesn't know what's going on in the world. And depending on what that baby sees and is exposed to, it's only going to know about those things. So the world that you see falling apart is the world that you've become involved with. Now, if you want to stay involved with those people, wake up again today and think, I'm new to this world because everything changes. Everything is not the same as it was, and nothing has to be the way that it is. And that doesn't mean that, you don't act properly. It's not something that just gives you the freedom to be a moron. What it really truly blesses you with is the knowledge to know that you can go throughout life not worrying about what other people did before you, but acting rightly to make the best steps towards a better future or towards a good future, because then you don't have to even compare it to what was before. Quit comparing it. You don't have to say a better future, just a future. When you look at it and you see like this is not going to lead to a future, this isn't going to be good. Maybe people enjoy it for some reason. Maybe it's entertaining, but if it's taxing our environment or taxing our lives in the long run, we've got to learn to take it out. Because if the foods we're eating are killing us and we like them, then we're going to keep killing ourselves and not think about it until we start thinking. And then we have to really apply ourselves and say, hey, even though I like these things or want to do these things or watch these things or be around these fun people, the activities or the products or the ingredients or the everything, whatever, is bad for me. And it's killing me and hurting the world. And when you can think that way, you have to live that way. I mean, if you know you're harming yourself now, you can't keep harming yourself unless you don't care. And that's another topic altogether. But don't go out thinking that the world is just horrible. Act like you were just coming into the world today. Not born again, but coming into the world again and being woke. As in, now every time you wake up, it's like being born as a baby, but having cognitive factors so you can actually use them and know what you're doing from that point. It doesn't have to be a replay. You can take notes from before. You can tap back into what was just so you can use it for reference. But you don't need to live in it anymore. We don't need to remember the veterans or remember the people or remember the fallen ones. Remember them for who they are. Remember your family. Remember your friends. Remember the members of your life. You don't have to worry about the title they were given. If I don't go fight in a war, does that mean I've never done anything for humanity when all I'm trying to do is help people who don't want to pay attention, when I can give them the answers they truly need? Well, that's a weird thing if you truly know what I'm saying. And the thing is, I know that nobody does. Once they listen, they know that they don't understand this until they start seeing it. And they'll see that it is real and it is happening right in front of their eyes. And it actually is quite simple. And even though I'm all over the place and it's really deep stuff, I'm trying to say it quite elementary. So even if you can't feel the spiritual effect of it, you can understand what would lead you there and what you're doing in the process. In the meanwhile, if it's ever to happen for you in this lifetime, it doesn't always have to be the same way for you it is for me, and it's not going to be. No matter how great my experiences are, no matter how deep and the depth of my truth is, I can't make it yours. And the thing is, it is the depth of yours. It all depends on how you look at it, how you feel about it, because it really is just those two things. You feel it first, and then depending on how good you are at feeling, you look at it and you think, what am I going to do with this? Like, look at it as in dissecting it with your mind and saying, yes, no, bad, good, should I, shouldn't I? Or you just go, I like it. Or, whatever. These are mind frames we've got to remove somehow, because if we don't, there's no future for us. We have no future that we're applying ourselves to, so what the future is going to be is the garbage that you see. So remove that garbage and start doing things you like, bringing others into that. And then you'll see the world change. That's the only way we can do it. I'm trying, and I'm reaching out. So, until next time, peace.